Made.
My lord.
क्या बड़ा मैटर है क्या ये? No, very small. ये सारे लोग आए.
My lord, kindly see the order of 13th of March 2024.
13th March
2024, my lord.
जी.
My lord. Now, my lord, they filed their reply, my lord. By giving the explanation, my lord. Now again, my lord, again misleading this criminal report by changing again their instance third time, my lord. First time they said that I have not participated in inquiry, then they accepted that. Second time they said that
आप इलेक्शन ड्यूटी पर नहीं गए थे?
नहीं गए थे. नहीं, second time they said that because the number of reminder has been made for the participant in inquiry, but you have not participated, and because of that 8-month delay was there. Within their reply, it is clarified by this honorable court also, and their own statement that because of the IO, because he retired, Malod. Because third time, Malod, what they are saying, kindly see the Malod, para number 8, Malod.
Para number 8.
Para number 8 of their reply, Malod. Recently, they are given explanation, and respondent number 6, 7, and 4 given the same statement in their affidavit, Malod. Kindly, may I read, Malod?
Para number
8, para number 8 of your reply.
No, there one reply we filed today, Malad. We've taken permission and filed today. What is its number? No, that is for respondent number 4, Malad. That would be document number 7000, Malad. The unique number. It has not come on record, Malad. We filed. आज क्यों फाइल किया उसको? किस ऑर्डर की कंप्लायंस में किया आज फाइल? मतलब in compliance of the 13th of March order. 13th of March में कितना टाइम दिया था आपको? My lord had given us time. We filed an application for extension also, which was pending. फिर उसके बाद क्या हुआ? Just to delay the proceedings. No, उसको आज फाइल. फिर क्यों किया आपने आज फाइल उसको? मतलब आप उसमें रीजन बताइए. आज क्यों फाइल किया आपने? मतलब we filed 13 मार्च का एफिडेविट. करेक्ट मतलब. आज क्यों फाइल किया है? In the extension. Who is this respondent number 4? मतलब he is the Mr. Rajora मतलब. हाँ. Why he has filed affidavit today? Because it was prepared by me, Malad, and sent recently, and it has been filed. Malad, we received it today. You bear the cost, or the party will bear the cost. No, Malad, because we filed an extension application. You may have filed. When was the extension application filed? Give me the IA number. Malad, that IA number for extension is 5235. हाँ. क्या लिखा है उसमें? Because he was traveling out, that time we had got 4 weeks time. ठीक है. 5424. 5235. हाँ yes, ठीक है. It was date बता रहा हूँ 5/4 की. Yes, it was filed on 13th of नहीं. It was filed 13/4. जी. It was filed on 13th of by the other.
But my lord heard on the same day, my lord.
एक सेकंड रुक जाइएगा. रिस्पॉन्ड नंबर 7 की है एक और एक आपकी है. एक हमारी. इसमें 7 तारीख तक चुनाव था. आपने ये कहा था. हाँ ठीक है. अब तक का समय दिया था. 4 वीक्स टाइम मांगा था आपने. तो ये एप्लीकेशन की डेट से 4 वीक 5/4 से होगा 28 दिन 3 मई को. आपने फिर कल क्यों फाइल किया इसको? So that today case is adjourned. No, not then at all. When it is not on record, how can we hear you? मतलब I can give an extra copy. I'm not. इनको दे दी है copy.
मतलब they recently give me through WhatsApp. मतलब even I'm ready for argument.
I don't have anything at all. I'm not seeking for the case to be adjourned. Not. बताइएगा.
मतलब kindly see the page number 5 of the reply.
Please. पहले इसमें देख लेते हैं इसमें क्या कहा है इन्होंने. Para 4 of reply, para 8 of
reply, my lord. It is most respectfully submitted that comments dated so and so, which were placed before the review committee in its meeting dated so and so for the considering the case of the petitioner for revocation of this suspension, though contained in the specific information that in spite of being assigned very important election duty, the petitioner had failed to report to the headquarters at Bhopal, and even during suspension he had not reported to the headquarters at Bhopal for a period of about 1 year.
भोपाल में कैसे रिपोर्ट करेंगे जब आपने इनका मुख्यालय ही वो कर दिया था, पृथ्वीपुर कर दिया था। जो आपने लिखा है पैरा 8 और 9 में कि भोपाल में इन्होंने 1 साल तक रिपोर्ट नहीं किया।
That is during suspension.
नहीं, सस्पेंशन का ही तो पढ़ रहे हैं। P8 तो पढ़िए आप लोग क्या बिगर कागज पढ़े जवाब बनाते हैं?
No, my lord. This is para 8 of my reply, or he's referring to P8 of the.
पहले annexure P8 पढ़िए, फिर पैरा 8 और 9 पढ़िए अपने रिप्लाई का। You yourself changed his headquarters. यह स्थानांतरण आदेश राज्य शासन द्वारा निरस्त किया जाता है। उसी दिन आपने मुख्यालय भोपाल में करने का आदेश निरस्त कर दिया। फिर कैसे वो भोपाल में रिपोर्ट करेगा? अब आइएगा पैरा 8 पढ़िएगा, 8 and 9 ऑफ योर रिप्लाई, 6962/24 का। यस मिस्टर काउंसिल। स्टेट की इतनी बुरी हालत है, खुद के आदेश नहीं पढ़ पाते।
मतलब P1 is
P1,
5.
forget about P1.
P1 is 5. मतलब just have P1.
P1 is?
My learned friend is referring to P8.
Yes.
Which is
1911-2020.
1911-2020.
And that is the order passed by the state government.
Yes.
And by that order, you cancelled his posting at Bhopal. Then after that, how you expect him to report at Bhopal and you say that he had not reported at Bhopal for a period of 1 year?
That is the reason for during the suspension period.
During the suspension, when you cancelled his fixing of headquarter at Bhopal, then how can he report at Bhopal?
But he was suspended. If my lord will have the original order of 5/11/20, I'm not taking defend the indefensible. But
please try to understand before you speak a single word. Order dated 5/11/20 was modified by order dated 19/11/20. And if you fail to take into consideration order dated 19/11/20, which is subsequent in date and which superseded the earlier order, then how can you allege that he did not report at Bhopal where he was posted during suspension?
I'll get
that none of your officers are interested in reading the file?
As my lords have rightly said, my lords, we should be careful with our words. I'll get instructions on this before I submit it.
You ask your additional chief secretary to remain present, because this is not the way to run the court, that for every small thing you will seek instructions. Let him be here to instruct you.
I can get instructions. I'll file an affidavit on that also.
You are not going to oblige the court.
No, I'm not obliging the court.
Yes.
I'm saying I'll file an affidavit explaining this particular issue.
No, I'll not grant you time to file any affidavit. Either you explain or I'll quash the order right now. You explain it. I'm not granting any time to you now.
As I said, Manoj, I need time for instruction.
No, I'll not. Prayer for grant of time is rejected. Because your officers, if they are acting bona fidely, they are required to explain that how can they say that in their reply, this affidavit of whom?
Of the respondent indeed.
Now, respondent number 6 says that how can he make such a submission when his headquarter to Bhopal order was recalled?
As I said, Manoj, I'll need time to reply on that.
Time will be on cost then.
I'm in my lord's hand.
लिखिएगा श्री, इनका शुभ नाम डालिएगा, एडिशनल एडवोकेट जनरल for the.
No, I'm not representing him as the village. I'm representing him as an advocate. Respondent number 4.
अच्छा. Submits that he is not representing the state. He is representing the private respondent number 4 in his individual capacity. Next pair. Shri Chaudhary Mayank Singh, reading reply 6962 of 24, which contains explanation on behalf of the respondent number 6. Who is respondent number 6? Raghavendra Bhardwaj. Who's this Raghavendra Bhardwaj?
Currently now it's heads fourth district.
Huh?
Fourth additional district.
It is mentioned that Raghavendra Bhardwaj, who is now who was part of the committee which was constituted by the state and which has been referred to in the order dated 13/3/2024, where in the said committee consisting of respondent number 6 along with others had given a report, has now in his reply submitted in para 8 and 9 of the reply with list on 17 May 2024.
On behalf of respondent number 5, application that got retired in August 20.
ठीक है, हो गए होंगे.
Pray for division of.
नहीं डिवीजन नहीं होगा. आप अपना कर्म तो कर गए ना, आप तो इनको तो नुकसान पहुंचा ही गए. अब आपको जवाब नहीं देना है तब देखेंगे हम.
Maybe at the records.
ठीक है.
Maybe in a very humble
जी.
as your lordship.
जी.
That will not, as it is, we revoke the suspension on 6/4/23.
हैं?
6/4/23 will not be revoked.
हाँ. But you are making incorrect statements again and again before the High Court. So you are not obliged by revoking the suspension.
Go down. But we
You are appearing for which respondent?
get it for 6 and 7.
हाँ.
So I may please
Let them pay the cost.
not
Then we'll see. अब गलत जानकारी देने के लिए तो कॉस्ट देनी पड़ेगी, फिर देखेंगे. The cost will not be debitable to the public exchequer and will be paid in the account through the account pay check of each of the individuals, that because they have been impleaded in the individual capacity and they have lied before the High Court, prima facie lied before the High Court in their individual capacity.
maybe pray for there's no intention.
ठीक है.
Yeah,
Shri,
but we are also
लिख लेंगे ना उसमें. Shri Rupta submits that there is no intention on the part of the respondent number 5, 6 and 7.
4 also, Malad, we've said 4 also.
Sorry, 6 and 7.
4 also, Malad, we've said this.
And it also submits that respondent number 4 do not have any intention of lying before the court, but the record speaks against the conduct of the respondent number 4, 6 and 7.
Maybe pray.
Court would like to go along with the record rather than the oral submissions. List on 17. चलिए.
Malad, in fact, my lords, it had also fallen from my lords that the petition be allowed and the order be quashed.
When I said that,
At this, Malad.
so ठीक है, but you sought time, so you now take time. We'll do the needful.
We'll pay the cost, Malad. That's not an issue.
We'll do the needful on the next date. चलिए.
But
And it is made clear that the cost will be paid in the High Court Legal Services Committee and the receipt will be issued in the name of the person who will issue the check for payment of the cost.
Not if we may most respectfully. Your lordship in this night.
No, अभी नहीं. मैं तो कर रहा था, उन्होंने टाइम मांगा. वैसे don't take contradict. Please don't. You are wasting
my
time.
lords had sought a query, so I was not
Yes,
clear
yes.
on that. Therefore, I
So
did
you
submit on it.
clarify that query. Next case.
Not maybe most clear. We had no intention not to
हाँ ठीक है.
see that.
समझ में आ रहा है, आपका कंडक्ट दिखाई दे रहा है.
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ है नहीं.
चलिए. मैं जादूगर भी नहीं हूँ और भविष्यवक्ता भी नहीं हूँ कि आपका चेहरा देख के कंडक्ट देख लूँ. जो फाइल बोल रही है वो दिखाई दे रहा है. And I have quoted it.
In most.
उसमें ऊपर लिख लेना कि ये यही एफिडेविट नंबर 6 और 7 ने भी दिया है.
Make a very
तो
humble.
4 और 7 ने भी सेम एफिडेविट दिया.
But we can always pray to your
And
lordship.
cost is being imposed for making incorrect and false submissions before the High Court, which are contrary to their own record.